After about 10, 12 days, which usually is what happens when I go on these one-person walkabouts, I hit the spot where I was like, oh, that stuff you were so embarrassed about, where you were so arrogant or whatever, you cocky little shit you were. Well, look, buddy, if you wouldn't have been that cocky, you wouldn't have put yourself in a position to get humbled to where you figured out what you figured out. So let's applaud that cocky little son of a bitch you were. And let's not be embarrassed, let's laugh at it. Things that I was ashamed for, I was like, that I was having trouble forgiving myself for. I started to go, there's nothing we can do about it. And then that lesson that seems to happen, I think, with all of us at some time, you start to shake hands with yourself. And you go, well, okay, what stuff are we saying the buck stops here? Tired of that shit, no more. And what stuff we saying, I forgive you, bud.
Yeah.
Because, and you realize there's one dude.
Yeah.
Tensions were, at the time, were good. I knew I wasn't evil. I knew I wasn't a tyrant. I didn't have skeletons in my closet where I was like, oh, I'm a bad guy.
Yeah.
But I had wrestles. I was wrestling with demons and wrestling with my relationship with God and myself. But I got to that point where it's like, all right, remember, McConaughey, there's only one person that you do not have a choice to sleep in bed with every night.
How long was that whole process?
17 days. So that next 5 days, then I started to fly.
Okay.
Then I was like, oh, I see you're essentially the same guy you were when you were 12. Oh, I see you still got a lot of the same questions. I see you got some more answers to some of those questions, but we're still thinking, you're still essentially the same young man you were at 12, still thinking the same way, asking the same questions, interested in the same thing. So the next 5 days, I started to find the themes started to appear.